I don't bleach my past to look red. I don't blur my edges for respect. This ain't a fake, this ain't a look. This is who I am, cover to cover, hood to hook. I got dirt underneath, smoke in my breath, hard-earned scars, no fear of death. They want the version I could become. I stay the version that I'm from. They say clean it up, you go further. Funny how further always means softer, means quieter. Easier to digest, means less backbone, more fake finesse. Nah, I don't do safe or approved. I do raw nerve and unfiltered truth. And my life looks loud, broken, bent. That's what happens when you don't pretend. I tried trimming parts to fit their frame. Every cut cost me my name. So I stopped editing my soul, and I finally feel whole. I don't clean this up for anyone. No polish, no damage undone. You won't need lies, you want control. I want truth straight from the bone. I don't clean this up for anyone. No fake shine, no rerun. I'd rather be real and hard to love than faking easy on someone. Faking easy on someone. I don't come wrapped in manners and grace. I come with tension and a steady face. I burn bridges, don't regret. Some roads ain't meant to reconnect. They say you'd win more if you play the game. I lose myself and that's too high stake. I don't need rooms that require disguise. I build my own with a real survive. They judge me quick, but they don't stay long. Truth scares people who live half on. I don't sell comfort, I sell reality. And reality ain't built for flattery. If my honesty messes up the vibe, that vibe was built on a lie. I don't owe the world a soft to me. I owe myself integrity. They call it attitude, I call it spine. They call it rude when it's just a red line. I don't water down what keeps me alive. I don't apologize for how I survive. I don't clean this up for anyone. No polish, no damage undone. You won't need lies, you want control. I want truth straight from the bone. I don't clean this up for anyone. No fake shine, no rerun. I'd rather be real and hard to love than faking easy on someone. And faking easy on someone. I've been the problem, the outcast name, the one they want about in polite conversations. Funny how I'm still here, still breathing, while the perfect plans keep needing revisions. I don't chase being palatable, I chase being unbreakable. If that cost me your approval badge, I wear that loss like a flag. They want redemption off with filters, pain edited down to pictures. I give you the whole thing, no cuts, every ugly truth included up front. I don't hide the nights I barely stood. Those nights taught me what strength is. You don't survive this kind of road by pretending it was smooth. Yeah, I'm not your rebrand, not your makeover, not your potential waiting for closure. I'm the version that made it through hell, still smell like smoke, still rings the bell. They want before and after stories. Mine stay raw, skip the glory. I don't dress wounds up for applause, I let them breathe. That's how I don't clean scars, I read them. Every one of them taught me something lethal. If that makes me too real for the room, good, that room wasn't built for truth. If you're tired of sanding your edges down just to keep people comfortable around, know this, losing them might sting, but keeping yourself is everything. I don't clean this up for anyone. No filter, no refund. You want easy, you want safe. I want real it anyway. I don't clean this up for anyone. No second draft, no disguise. I'd rather stand in my own mess than live pretty in a lie. Never fit the shape they handed me. Never said right in the fantasy. They want a clean line, it's quiet tone. I came loud, cracked and overgrown. I tried once, yeah, I been a little. Every bend made my chest feel brittle. You don't win peace by cutting yourself small. You just lose peace, that's all. They say you go further if you try, but further always means less inside. Means less head, less true, less fire, more smiling, less desire. I don't come trim for easy use, I come heavy with lived and proof. If I don't fit your perfect frame, good, I wasn't built for that game. I got tired of forcing the wrong shape, tired of calling, shrinking change. So I stopped saying what made me whole and let the real me take control. I don't fit the mold and I'm done trying, done pretending, done denying. You want it smooth, you want it tame. I chose truth, kept my name. I don't fit the mold and now I'm done trying. No disguise, no complying. I'd rather stand rough and real alone than fit perfect and lose my soul. I watch people disappear politely, fade themselves out quietly. They trade spine for a seat inside, then wonder why they feel hollow at night. I don't borrow peace from approval crowds, I build mine standing 10 toes down. If my presence bends a room a bit, that room wasn't strong to begin with. They want strength with instructions attached, confidence they can still detach. They want backbone on a lease, I don't mind, it don't decrease. I don't explain why I'm built this way, I learned survival ain't up for debate. If my refusal makes you uneasy, that's not my way, that's your ceiling. They say adapt like it's always growth, sometimes it's just learning to choke. I chose evolution that kept me intact, not comfort that broke my back. I don't fit the mold and I'm done trying, done pretending, done denying. You want it smooth, you want it tame. I chose truth and kept my name. I don't fit the mold and I'm done trying. No disguise, no complying. I'd rather stand rough and real alone than fit perfect and lose my soul. I've been labeled difficult, stubborn, loud. Funny how those labels fade when you survive. I've been the warning and the mistake, still here, still wide awake. I don't regret not fitting in, I regret every time I almost did. You don't call strength from blending shape, you carve it by resisting breaks. They want edges rounded for safety, truth watered down politely, but polite never saved my skin, and safety never taught me who I am. I don't need spaces that dull my sound, I build my own and shake the ground. If my way makes you uncomfortable, that's growth knocking undeniable. Yeah, I'm not a template, not a sample, not a lesson you can handle. I'm lived in, scar field tested, still standing, still investing. They won't fit, they won't easy, I won't read it. When it's heavy, I don't reshape myself to be consumed. I stay solid, let the weak move. I don't need permission to exist, I don't need consensus to persist. If I don't fit, I don't force it, I stand where I am, endorse it. If you've ever felt wrong in the right rooms, like shrinking was the entry fee, understand this, you were never meant to fit, you were meant to live. Won't fit the mold, and I'm done trying. Outlaw spine, no aligning. You want it quiet, clean control. I stay wild, rough, bold. I don't fit the mold, and I'm done trying. No edits, no resigning. I didn't come this far to be shaped, I came this far to stay away. Raised where the gravel pops the pain. We promise to fade faster than fate. Daddy said, boy, life don't play fair. Mama said prayers, I said I don't care. I learned quick how to read a room. Who talks tough and who folds some. Bad choices stacked on top of hope. Still found a way to breathe through smoke. I didn't grow up dreaming clean. I grew up surviving in between. Between bills laid and tempers high. Between do better and just get by. I learned trouble before restraint. Learned regret before I learned grace. I ain't proud of every move I made, but every one of them got me paid. They say you should've known better then. I knew enough to live, my friend. I didn't have maps, I had instincts, and instincts kept me on my feet. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. Late night loud trucks, no damn voices. I don't pretend I did it right. I just did what I had to survive. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. Hard lessons louder than advice. I ain't clean, I ain't cautious. I'm still here, that's my logic. I drink too much when my thoughts get loud. I drive too fast and I'm breaking down. I don't fake calm, I don't fake change. I learn control through pain. They say slow down, you'll crash someday. I say everything crashes anyway, so I live my full throttle real. Chasing moments I can feel. I've been the problem, I've been the blame. I've been the one folks want about by name, but I never lied about what I am. Never shook a hand I didn't stand on. I don't preach clean, I don't play safe. I just own the way I was raised. Bad habits with a backbone strong. That's how I made it this long. I didn't choose the cards I drew. I chose how hard I played them through. I don't cry about the road I chose. I just drive it till it's gone. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. Late night loud trucks, no damn voices. I don't pretend I did it right. I just did what I had to survive. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. Hard lessons louder than advice. I ain't clean, I ain't cautious. I'm still here, that's my logic, yeah. I ain't a role model, never try. I'm just a product of nights I survive. Bad choices don't mean no code, it means you learn fast on a rough road. I don't glamorize the damage done, but I don't erase where I come from. Every bad call taught me cause, every loss showed me what I'm not. I don't chase perfect, I chase solid ground. I chase truth that don't back down. If that makes me hard to swallow, good, I ain't built for tomorrow's comfort. If you grew up learning by mistake, learning fast cause you didn't have breaks, then you know sometimes wrong decisions are the only teachers that listen. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. No clean edits, no fake voices. I don't hide scars, I don't explain. I wear my past like a name. Raised on dirt roads and bad choices. Outlaw blood, no insurance. I didn't come this far by being safe. I came this far by standing my way.
They like to talk like habits kill you, like bad choices always end you. But nobody was there at 3 a.m. when bad habits kept me breathing. I didn't grow up with options wide. I grew up picking what let me survive. Some nights it was liquor and loud engines. Some nights it was rage and bad decisions. They preach control from a clean, safe chair. Never been broke, never been scared. They say slow down, they say be wise. I was just trying to see sunrise. I don't glorify the mess I made, but I won't lie about what saved me. Some habits ain't pretty or proud, they just keep your head above ground. I didn't have time to heal the right way. I healed however let me stay. If that offends your perfect plan, you weren't built to understand. Bad habits kept me breathing, kept my heart from giving in. You call it wrong, I call it reason. I'm still standing here again. Bad habits kept me breathing when nothing else made sense. I ain't proud of every night I live, but I'm alive, and that's it. I learned quick that silence screams when you got nothing but broken dreams. I learned fast how to self-medicate, how to outrun fear and hesitation. I drove too hard, I drank too deep. I didn't sleep, I didn't weep. I stayed moving, cause stopping me, letting the darkness settle in. They say you should done better than I did, better than giving in. You don't choose habits in survival mode. You grab what works and you hold on close. Some folks had faith, some folks had trust. I had bad habits and stubborn guts. If that sounds ugly when I say it out loud, truth usually does when it's not dressed up. I don't defend it, I don't deny. I just refuse to rewrite my life. I survived the way I knew how, and I won't apologize now. Bad habits kept me breathing, kept my heart from giving in. You call it wrong, I call it reason. I'm still standing here again. Bad habits kept me breathing when nothing else made sense. I ain't proud of every night I live, but I'm alive, and that's it. Yeah, I ain't talking vices like a flex. I'm talking staying alive under stress when therapy wasn't an option and prayer felt empty and exhausted. I found release where I could find it. I made it through nights to try to end me. Bad habits ain't heroes or friends, they're just tools when the road dead ends. I don't recommend the path I took, I just own the fact that it worked. I'm still here, still breathing strong. That alone proves something wasn't wrong. If you ever had to survive ugly, if you ever live uncomfortably, then you know sometimes the line between saving yourself and self-destruction is thin. Bad habits kept me breathing, kept me fighting through the night. You want it clean, you want it easy. I just wanted to stay alive. Bad habits kept me breathing till I learned a better way. They weren't the cure, they were the bridge. They got me to another day.
They keep asking if I changed my way, like survival was just a phase. Like the nights that shaped my spine were a problem I left behind. I still feel it in my bones, still wired for being alone. I didn't clean up who I am, I just learned how to stand as a man. They want redemption wrapped up neat, a calm and then a softer beat. I got habits that don't clock out, instincts I still trust when it's loud. I don't act saved, I don't fake peace, I just don't bleed for everybody. If you're looking for polish, then you picked the wrong story, friend. I didn't survive to become mild, didn't crawl through hell to be childlike. I learned control, not erasure, learned discipline, not nature change. I don't pretend I'm reformed, I just learned what to ignore. I still got fire, still got edge, still cross lines when I have to. I don't pretend I'm reformed, I just move smarter than before. I didn't lose what kept me alive, I just stopped letting it run wild. I still trust silence more than talk, still watch exits when I walk, still read rooms like they might turn, still don't forget the way I learned. I don't brag about the damage done, but I don't lie about where I'm from. You don't get this kind of calm without living close to the storm. They see restraint and think it's healed, they don't see how sharp it still feels. I didn't lose my fight response, I just don't fire it off at once. I know when to wait, when to move, that's not reform, that's improved. I didn't soften, I refined, same engine, better timing. They want a man that won't remind them of how thin the line really is. I stay close enough to remember what survival actually meant. I don't pretend I'm reformed, I just learned what to ignore. I still got fire, still got edge, still cross lines when I have to. I don't pretend I'm reformed, I just move smarter than before. I didn't lose what kept me alive, I just stopped letting it run wild. Yeah, I didn't get softer, I got sharper, didn't lose instinct, I mastered it. They want a story where the beast is gone, I killed mine, I just harnessed it. I don't need to prove I'm different now, I don't need your before and after. I survived with teeth and tension, why would I throw that away? I don't flex, being dangerous, I respect it. I keep it sheathed until it's needed, that's growth, not weakness. If you've ever had to stay alert just to stay alive, you don't forget that you just learn when to use it. I don't pretend I'm reformed, outlaw blood still warm. I didn't trade edge for approval, I just tightened my form. I don't pretend I'm reformed, no clean break, no reborn. I stayed who I was to survive, I just survived longer.
It wasn't loud, it wasn't wild, no slam doors, no raised replies. Just one look, one sentence flat, and something in me stepped back. You kept talking like nothing changed, like the ground didn't rearrange. But I felt it lock right then, that subtle shift, that was the end. I've learned ninjas don't always shout, sometimes they whisper on the way out. You crossed the line you didn't see, but I saw it perfectly. I don't announce when I'm done, I don't make speeches or demand one. I just stop giving what I gave and let the distance behave. There's a calm that don't feel kind, that don't argue, don't explain. That's not anger in my eyes, that's acceptance setting in. That's the moment you lost me. Not with fire, not with heat, just one choice you didn't think through, and the ground left your feet. That's the moment you lost me. No sound, no debris. Some engines don't need explosions, they just quietly leave. I've seen people beg for another round, only once the line is down they scramble for diversion before. But I don't live there anymore. You thought I'd stay acceptable, thought patience was flexible, but patience has a final form, and you reach that storm. I don't replay it out loud, I don't explain it to the crowd. I just move different from that day and let the chain say what I won't say. You'll feel it when I don't check in, when I don't laugh where I once did. That ain't punishment, that ain't spite, that's me choosing my side. There's a difference you only learn once, between forgiving and being done. And once you feel that line inside, you don't cross it twice. That's the moment you lost me. Not with rage, not with blame, just a choice you doubled down on when you should've walked away. That's the moment you lost me. No scene, no plea, some minutes don't argue back, they just agree. I don't disappear loud, I fade out solid. I don't make ultimatums, I make adjustments. You thought access was permanent, I knew it was conditional. You didn't respect the line, so I removed myself from it. This ain't revenge, this ain't cold, this is self-respect taking hold. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I just don't stay where it don't feel right. Some people don't realize they're on ball time until the clock stops ticking without a sign. That's the moment you lost me, when calm turns still, no anger left in the room, just distance you can feel. That's the moment you lost me, and I didn't look back. Some doors don't slam shut, they just don't open again. I didn't raise my voice, didn't make a scene, didn't spell it out loud or intervene. I let the air change, let the room go still, gave you every chance to read the feel. You kept talking like nothing shifted, like awareness was something missing. But silence is an empty space, it's a warning written on my face.
You laughed it off, stayed confident, like calming, nothing was different. You mistook restraint for tolerance, mistook discipline for innocence. I don't explain things twice in life, I don't repeat what's already right. When the tone drops and the eyes don't blink, that's when you should stop and think. There's a language that don't use sound, that settles heavy all around. If you felt it and kept going still, that's on you. I warned you without saying a word, that quiet should have been heard. No threats, no flex, no race tone, just a line you stepped beyond. I warned you without saying a word. Some signals don't need speech. The calm you feel wasn't comforted with me showing reach. I've seen men need everything spelled out, need drama just to figure it out. They don't trust what they feel inside, so they keep pushing till it collides. I don't babysit grown at 10, I let choices represent. You thought if I didn't say stop, that meant you couldn't get dropped. I stayed measured, stayed composed, letting the situation expose. You leaned in like it was still fine, like I didn't redraw the line. But the real ones don't announce, they adjust and let it bounce. You won't hear me say what change, you'll feel it in the space I made. There's a calm that isn't passive, it's active and contained. And once it finally moves at all, it won't explain. I warned you without saying a word, that quiet should have been heard. No threats, no flex, no race tone, just a line you step beyond. I warned you without saying a word. Some signals don't need speech. The calm you felt when comforted with me showing reach, yeah. I don't shout warnings, I show boundaries. I don't bluff, I move silently. You wanted signs wrapped in noise, I gave you space to make a choice. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't chase when lines disappear. You crossed them and thinking it was light, now you're learning how I write. This ain't ego, this ain't pride, this is memory on my side. I warned you the way real ones do, by letting you feel the truth. Some warnings sound like sirens, some warnings sound like nothing at all. And the ones you ignore in silence hit the hardest when they fall. I warned you without saying a word, no noise, no display, just a calm that didn't reach for you the same way. I warned you without saying a word, and I won't say it again. Some problems start exactly where silence ends.
You kept leaning like the floor was solid, like the warning wasn't already obvious. You read my quiet like I checked out, like I didn't know what this was about. I stayed still, stayed calm, stayed right here, letting you decide if you could hear. But some warnings don't come from a mouth, they come when the air runs out. You talk louder to fill the space, like volume could erase the face I made when the line got thin, when you should've read what you were in. I don't interrupt bad decisions, I let them finish their sentence. And every word you stacked on top was me telling you to stop. There's a silence that means enough, that doesn't argue, doesn't bluff. If you failed it and stayed anyway, it's on you. I told you to stop without saying it, that calm wasn't comfort or grace. No threats, no scenes, no escalation, just a shift you should've faced. I told you to stop without saying it. Some lines don't need a sign, the quiet you ignore right there was the last one you get in time. I watch people need it spelled out, need chaos just to figure it out. They don't trust what they feel inside, so they keep pushing till it collides. I don't babysit grown intent, I don't translate what the
room, man, you kept talking like I'd engage. I was watching you cross the page. You smiled like it was still fine, like Tone never redrew the line. But Tone carries weight, you can't rewind, and silence keeps a perfect time. I don't want twice, don't repeat. I don't chase when things retreat. You'll feel it later when access fades, when calm rearranges the space. There's a point where patience ends, not with noise, not with flames, just a stillness that doesn't move and nothing's the same. I told you to stop without saying it. That calm wasn't comfort or grace. No threats, no scenes, no escalation, just a shift you should've faced. I told you to stop without saying it. Some lines don't need a sign. The quiet you ignored right there was the last one, you get it in time. Yeah, I don't shout warnings into rooms, I let awareness bloom. You wanted words you could argue with, I gave you silence you couldn't shift. I don't flex, don't posture, don't bluff, I let restraint stack up. You thought no reaction meant no line, I thought no reaction meant decision time. You kept pushing like I'd explain, like I owed you something to say. I don't know clarity to disrespect, I just remove what you expect. I don't move fast, I move correct, I don't act out, I disconnect. You thought calm and I let it slide, I was deciding how much you'd have in my life. I don't regret letting you show exactly how far you go. Some people talk themselves out of place without ever touching my face. There's a calm that doesn't negotiate, that doesn't soften or explain. When it shows up, it's already late to change the lane. I told you to stop without saying it. That calm wasn't comfort or grace. No threats, no scenes, no escalation, just a shift you should've faced. I told you to stop without saying it, and I won't say it again. Some limits don't raise their voice, they end. I told you to stop without saying it. No noise, no display, just a calm that didn't reach anymore once you chose that way. I told you to stop without saying it. You failed it, you stayed. Some lessons don't come from words, they come from what gets taken away.
Kept stepping like the ground was soft, like lemons bend if you're leaning up. You talk confident, stood your ground, like pressure made the rules back down. I stayed calm, didn't flinch an inch, letting you show what you risk. But some lines don't shift or slide, they wait to see how far you try. Thought patience meant flexibility, thought restraint and stability. You missed the quiet for uncertain, missed the control for courtesy. I don't jump when the moment heats, I don't react to raise heartbeat. I just mark the step you take when you think the line's fade. There's a calm that doesn't adjust, that doesn't bend the ego or rush. If you felt it and kept going still, that's on you. You thought the line would move, thought I'd shift my stance. You kept pushing where you shouldn't push, like limits were a chance. You thought the line would move, but it stayed where it was drawn. Some boundaries don't argue back, they stay strong. I seen loud men try to bend the rules. Think forced decides what's true. They think pressure makes a crack appear. I think pressure makes things clear. I don't explain when it's think clean. I don't soften what it means. You leaned harder when it went quiet. Now I know when quiet was defiant. You laugh like it was still a game, like tone never rearranged, but talking like a moment tight. And you feel that you just stayed. I don't want twice, don't circle back. I don't chase respect once it cracks. You cross something firm and said, now you're standing in the dead. There's a silence that doesn't forgive, that doesn't soften or live. That's not peace filling the space, that's consequence. You thought a line would move, thought I'd shield my stains. You kept pushing where you should push, like limits were chains. You thought a line would move, but it stayed where it was drawn. Some boundaries don't argue back, they stay strong, yeah. I don't redraw lines to keep it calm. I keep lines so I stay who I am. You wanted proof, I compromise. I gave you stillness in my eyes. I don't flex, don't posture, don't chase. I let behavior seal the place. You step forward expecting ground, I stay planted, no sound. This ain't anger, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I stand in life. You thought limits were made to bend, I thought limits were how things end. Some lines aren't suggestions, they're structure. In the moment you test them, you learn why. You thought a line would move, no noise, no display, just a calm that didn't shift at all when you stepped that way. You thought a line would move, and I didn't say a thing. Some limits don't raise their voice, they ring.
You keep poking like you want a reaction, like patience is a form of distraction. You smile, thinking nothing's at stake, like limits, all stories people face. I stay calm, stay level, stay right here, letting you decide how far you stare. But every test you stack on me is another way you don't yet see. You talk slick like pressure don't count, like restraint is something that runs out. I've seen calm turn permanent real fast when somebody leans on the past. I don't flinch when you raise your tone, I don't move just to prove I'm grown. I just watch you step where you shouldn't step, and let it set what comes next. There's a moment when patience locks in tight, when calm stops being polite. It's not anger taking shape, that's consequence waiting. Keep testing me and find out this calm ain't what you think. You keep pushing like there's room to play, till the ground gives way beneath. Keep testing me and find out, no threats, no loud display. Some limits don't announce themselves, they activate. I watch loud men chase reactions, thinking noise equals traction.
They talk tough till the room goes still, till silence shows who's real. I don't need to dominate the space, I dominate by holding place. You keep acting like I've been standing since before then. You laugh like it's all a game, like tone never rearranged. But tone writes checks you can't erase, and space remembers every place. I don't explain lines twice in life, I don't argue once they're defined. You cross something solid and said, now you're standing in the dead. There's a calm that doesn't reassure, that doesn't soften or excuse. That's not peace you're feeling now. There's a few. Keep testing me and find out this calm ain't what you think. You keep pushing like there's room to play, till the ground gives way beneath. Keep testing me and find out. No threats, no loud display. Some limits don't announce themselves, they activate. Yeah. I don't bark, I don't bluff, I don't flex just to look tough. You won't prove rapping noise, I give you silence and choice. I don't chase chaos, don't chase pride, I let pattern decide. You keep stepping like it's safe, I'm watching where you place your weight. This ain't rage, this ain't heat, this is pressure staying neat. I don't explode, I enforce, I let restraint turn into force. You think I'm still deciding like I haven't already drawn the map. Truth is I've been standing still while you keep testing the gap. I don't hope you learn the easy way, but I won't save you from your place. Some lessons don't come with advice, they come once at a price. There's a point where calm gets dense, where silence carries consequence, and when it finally moves it all, it won't stall. Keep testing me and find out. No drama, just resolve. You kept leaning on restraint, now you're dealing with a fall. Keep testing me and find out. I won't say it twice. Some boundaries don't raise their voice, they change your life. Keep testing me and find out. No noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach anymore. Once you choose that way, keep testing me and find out. And I won't explain again, some limits don't bend or break, they end.
I used to feel everything hit at once, every doubt, every loss, every month. This place taught me how to absorb the blow, how to keep moving when nothing grows. You get tired of flinching after a while, learn to stand still through the trial. Now pressure just tells me where I'm at, it don't scare me, it just talks back. They ask why nothing rattles me, I say weight builds stability. I don't shake easy anymore, been tested past my core. What used to knock me sideways barely moves me now. I don't shake easy anymore, I know what storms are for. They don't break me, they remind me I've been here before. I watch panic ruin good men,
Watch comfort make them thin. I learned calm in bad conditions. That's a learned position. When you grow up where mistakes cause, you don't jump every time you're crossed. You pause, you read, you stay exact. That's how you don't crack. They react, I calculate. Different wiring, different fate. I don't shake easy anymore, not when things collapse. I don't waste breath on worry, I just handle that. I don't shake easy anymore, I know how deep it goes. Fear don't live where discipline already owns. Backwoods taught me restraint, early mornings taught me pain. But pain repeated turns to form, turns chaos into norm. Now like moments feel small, I've seen worse than this fall. If it ain't life or death, it barely gets my breath. If the ground drops out tomorrow, I won't freeze. I stood still while everything fell beneath me. I don't shake easy anymore, nerve is dead. I stood upright through silence and unanswered dread. I don't shake easy anymore, don't rush, I endure. What used to feel impossible now feels familiar. They call it numb, I call it trained. You don't stay sharp, staying safe. I don't need chaos, don't need noise, but I don't fear it either. I've been shaped by repetition, not emotion, not tradition. Just showing up when it's heavy, that's the method. They fold quick, they burn fast, I move slow, last. I don't shake easy anymore, built too solid now. I don't panic when it's dark, I know my way around. I don't shake easy anymore, that's not pride, that's proof. If you weren't shaped by pressure, you won't move like I do. Real milk. You remember now, I feel it all then. At time the chairs, you would know back when. You called it nerves, called it doubt, called it nothing worth thinking about. I saw the power you refused to read, saw the cracks you called speed. You kept moving like momentum was proof, like flash men right, like loud men true. I watch you treat restraint like fear. Now you act shocked that the end is here. Every sign you laughed away was reality clear in this throat to say. You don't hear warnings when you're rushing past, you only hear them when you're looking back. Warnings sound different in hindsight, when the damage is already signed. Back then it was easy to ignore, now it's heavy and it's knocking at the door. You caught the noise, you caught it down, now it's the only sound you hear loud. You thought confidence canceled concern, thought lessons only came when you earned them. I learned early, the quiet signs times matter. Before the fall, before the shatter. Every moment you chose to press was one more step past. This is a mess. You tried to laugh it into control, like jokes could soften the toll. I don't mock mistakes, I map them, cause patterns repeat when you don't trap them. Every time you said I got this was a moment you actually lost it. You don't feel gravity when you climb, you feel it when you run out of time. Won't it sound different in hindsight when the cost ain't theoretical anymore? Back then it was easy to push through, now the weight's got your name on it too. You caught it stress, you caught it doubt, now it's the truth you can't drown out. I don't judge you for missing a sign, I judge you for seeing it 10 more times. You don't trip once and call it fate, you trip repeatedly and negotiate every excuse. You use this glue held just long enough to break you through. You want clarity now that it's done, I wanted restraint when it first begun. You think hindsight's cruel and unfair, hindsight's just honest, it was always there. This beat stays slow, deliberate cold, like a truth that never got old. Look, you felt it when your gut went quiet, you felt it when the sleep died light, you felt it when the winds felt thin, when the thrill stopped feeling like a win. That wasn't bad luck, that wasn't fate, that was you ignoring the breaks. Now you wanna act surprised it hurts, but brains just mask when warnings were first. Life don't yell, he whispers first, and if you don't listen, it gets worse. If you felt it pause and pushed anyway, if you knew damn well and chose that way, don't blame time, don't blame the night, won't is don't change. Perspective does. Only sound different in hindsight when you finally stand still long enough. Back then you had room to adjust, now you're dealing with what you crushed. You caught a noise, you tuned it out, now it's the echo you live without. I don't believe in sudden collapse, I believe in ignored feedback. You don't fall on cliffs by mistake, you walk past lines you refuse to take. Every mile you drove past slow, built direct, you now know. You think call me, that's all behind it, I think call me, says to find you. You sold down once, it felt real, I stay steady on the wheel. This outlaw code don't sugarcoat, it tells you the truth before it flows. You don't know enough till it's said, till it's dead. Won't it sound different in hindsight when the past finally lines up right? Back then you had every out, now the lessons all that's left to count. You got me down, you tune it out, now it's the truth you live with back.
remember now. You remember now. Played it cool like I was bluffing, like my silence man was frontin'. You smiled through every slick remark, testing flame inside the dark. I told you once where that line said. You leaned across and laughed that day. You kept pushing just to see how much slack you get from me. You treated patient like a game, like common weakness were the same. Every inch you took for pride was one more reason I would slide. You don't wake a storm by chance. Poke the sky till it thought I wouldn't snap like that. Thought I'd fold and just step back. Thought that line was just for sure. Thought I never let it go, but there's a shift you can't walk back. You thought I wouldn't snap. I don't ball out when I mean it. I don't flash heat just to see it. I get quiet, I set stance. I don't waste a second chance. Every joke you drag too long turn to steady into strong. You kept leaning on that rail, betting steady hands would fail. You mistook control for fear, now the boundary's crystal clear. Every time you press your luck, you stacked it up till it struck. You don't lose balance in a flash. You chip away till it cracks. You thought I wouldn't snap like that. Thought restraint meant I'd collect. Thought I'd eat it, let it pass. Thought the fuse would always last, but pressure builds and facts are fast. You thought I wouldn't snap. I don't escalate for noise. Escalate when you destroy. The ground I set with clean intent. No respect I clearly meant. Every warning you brushed aside was the storm you amplified. You won't come now that it's loud. I want it calm when it was proud. You think anger means I lost. I'm steady, that's the cost. This beat drags low, heavy, tight like boots digging in for a fight. Look, you didn't light it in one spark. You stripped the match in the dark. You flicked the fuse, step back slow, acted shocked when it let go. You thought Southern calm was soft, thought discipline would back off. But there's a moment when patience flips, when quiet tightens grip. No yelling, no wild collapse, just consequence when it snaps. You didn't stumble into that trap. You thought I wouldn't snap. If you replay it in your mind, you'll find the exact damn time when that smirk crossed the mark, when daylight turned to dark. You thought I wouldn't snap like that. Now you stand where you're at. No stretch, lip, no soft reply. No bend when you try. You pushed it past the gap. You thought I wouldn't snap. I don't celebrate the shift, I just hold the weight you lift. You wanted edge without the scar. Now you living where you are. Every mile you drove past, stop. Built a second that just popped. You think calm means I fold, I think calm means I hold. You slow down once it got real, I stay steady at the wheel. This outlaw code don't fake a front. It plants boots and stands a blunt. You don't know enough till it lands, till it stands. You thought I wouldn't snap like that. Thought restraint was all I had. Thought you keep pushing intact, but pressure always answers back. No rewind, no gap. You thought I wouldn't snap. everything so you don't forget. Told you clear where that lie stood. You nodded like you understood. You slipped closed in closer still. Test this spine against your will. Yeah. You treated warnings like background noise, like grown men bluff like boys. I stayed calm, I stayed exact. You kept pushing just to react. Every inch you took with pride was your bed and night slide. You don't hit the edge by surprise. You stare it down with open eyes. You cross the last warning now. No more grace to allow. No more stretch, no soft defense. You walked it straight to the end. No rewind, no morning. You crossed the last warning. I don't snap on first offense. I build a case with patience. You chipped away inside the ground, smiling while you wore it down. Every joke that ran too far left a mark on that bar. Yeah, you lean heavy on that fence, pulled it tight past common sense. You thought the post would always stand, that I keep rebuilding with steady hands. Every time you press that spark, you fed the fire in the dark. You don't lose limits overnight. You test them slow till they bite. You cross the last warning now. No more room to work it out. No debate, no softened tone. You step too far on your own. No rewind. The last warning. I don't posture for applause. I ain't phones without pause. You thought call me no response. Thought I let it run long. Every warning brushed aside. Turn patience into pride. You won't calm now, that is loud. I only calm when it was proud. You think anger means I crack, I'm steady, that's a fact. This beat drags low, heavy, firm like a lesson you don't unlearn. Look, you didn't trip into this zone. You walk step by step alone. You heard the words, you saw the line. You crossed it thinking you'd be fine. You thought Southern calm was slack. Thought respect would always track. But there's a shift when quiet locks, when patience turns to solid rock. No yelling, no dramatic storm, just enforcement in its form. You didn't wander into this morning. You crossed the last warning. If you replay it in your mind, you'll find the exact damn side. It wasn't hidden, wasn't scorched, it was clear before you forced it. You crossed the last warning now. No soft landing, no bending ground. The lie was firm, the rule was set. You step past it, don't forget. No rewind, no morning. You crossed the last warning. I gave you daylight, gave you space. Watch you test it to my face. You smile like limits, don't hold weight. Like every rule was up for debate. I said it clear where that edge could. You stepped right over like so what? You kept leaning on their hands, laughing while it started to cringe. Thought patience meant elastic rope. Thought I'd keep rebuilding hope. Every inch you pushed for pride was one more reason I wouldn't slide. You don't hit enough by mistake. You press till something breaks. Line locked, door shut now. No more stretch to allow. You ran it right up to the edge. Now you stand on what you said. No soft talk, no what if. Line locked, door shut. I don't yell when I mean it. I go still when I seen it. You thought quiet meant retreat. Thought steady meant defeat. Every joke you let run wide was tension building inside. You treated warnings like background sound. Like I wouldn't hold my ground. You kept betting I stay cool. Keep playing by your rule. Every time you press that spark, you lit the fuse in the dark. You don't lose space in one swing. You shave it down to nothing. Line locked, door shut tight. No more bending left to fight. You crossed the final stretch. Now the boundary don't flex. No rewind, no cut. Line locked, door shut. I don't posture for applause. I enforce without pause. You thought restraint meant no reply. Thought I let it slide by. Every warning brushed aside. Turn patience into pride. You won't calm now that it's loud. I want it calm when it was proud. You think anger means I cracked. I'm steady, that's a fact. This beat drags low, heavy blunt, like boots planted in the front. Look, you didn't lose it in one blow. You chipped it down slow and low. You leaned on post, you bent that rail. Acted shocked when it wouldn't fail. You thought southern grit was slack. Thought I'd always pull it back. But there's a second when quiet locks. When patience turns to solid rock. No screaming, no big scene cut. Just final when the door is shut. You didn't fall into this rut. You walked it till it locked up. If you rewind it frame by frame, you'll see exactly where it changed. It wasn't sudden, wasn't abrupt. It was you pushing until it should. Line locked, door shut hard. No more space in this yard. The rule was clear, the tone was set. You stepped too far, don't forget no soft landing. Know what's up, line locked, door shut. I don't celebrate the break, I just stand on what you made. You wanted edge without the scar. Now you living where you are. Every mile you drove past out, built a second that just popped. You think calm means I fold, I think calm means I hold. You slow down once it got real. I stay steady at the wheel. This outlaw code don't bluff. It draws a line and calls it enough. You don't know final till it stands, till it lands. Line locked, door shut now. No more stretch to allow. You ran it right up to the edge. Now you stand on what you said. No soft talk, no what if. Line locked, door shut. Talks loud, where you earn your bread, not the crowd. Where the dirt remembers every fall, and pride gets measured by how you crawl. You came in loud with a reckless grin, never knew what world you walked in. You thought scars were just for show,
till the road decided to let you know.
Out here words ain't just words, they ride heavy like iron spurs. You push a man past where he forgives, you learn real quick how deep it lives. I watch you dance on a thin damn line, laughing like there ain't no price of time. But every grin turned thin that night when reality stepped into the light. You don't feel the way till it's too late, till that heartbeat pounds like fate. Fuck around and bleed for it. Out here truth cuts deep for it. You play with fire, you pay that fee. Ain't no mercy in these streets. Back road lesson written in grit. You push too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it. Yeah. I ain't preaching, I'm telling facts. Seen strong men, never make it back. Seen silence louder than a scream. Seen dreams die in between. You thought respect was just a game. Thought every warning sounded the same. But roots run deeper than what you see, and consequences don't ask politely. There's a pain that I don't show outside. A quiet hurt built from pride. Every time you cross that edge, you carve your name into regret. I try to hold that line in place, try to keep peace in this space. But some roads end in broken trust and blood and dust and rust. You don't hear the warning till it's gone, till the moment's already wrong. Fuck around and bleed for it. Every scar got a reason for it. You gamble heavy, you lose control. Now the price is carved and sold. Back row code, don't ever quit. You step too far, you carry it. Fuck around and bleed for it. This ain't rage, this ain't hate, this is truth showing up too late. You think speed means you outrun pain, but pain rides shotgun just the same. Every lesson I learned came hard from cold nights under southern stars. You don't test what you don't understand, cause life don't care about your plans. I hear echoes in the gravel road, every mistake like a heavy load. You wanted it without the cost, now you counting what got lost. This beat runs fast, but the soul runs slow, like a heart that already knows. Every word hits deep and clean, like the ghost of what might have been. Look, this ain't about flex, this ain't about pride. It's about lines you don't cross twice, about nights with a silent screams, about waking up from broken dreams. You thought it was just another run, another laugh, another one. But out here choices leave marks that stay, and some days don't fade away. You don't play outlaw if you ain't ready, cause the weight hits hard and heavy. And when that lesson finally lands, you understand. If you listen close to the wind tonight, you'll hear regrets in the fading light. Every soul that crossed that line thought they still had one more time. Fuck around and bleed for it. Heart and soul paying for it. You thought it'd bend, thought it'd break. Now you carry every mistake. Back road truth don't counterfeit. You push too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it. Shaped the man I show. Every mile I drove alone, turn this gravel into home. You don't fake roots in this ground, truth always circles around. And when the dust finally settles clear, you see exactly why you're here. You think time will soften scars, but some could just stay who you are. You slow down once the lights go dim, hear the echo deep within. This outlaw rhythm runs like fate, fast heartbeat, but the soul feels waiting. Every choice you thought was free comes back eventually. You don't know the cost till it's paid, till it don't fade. Fuck it around and bleed for it. How that truth runs deep for it. You play that game, you pay that toll. Every mile carved and sold. Back road life don't ever quit. You step too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it. Yeah.
You're rolling loud like thunder talk. Boots clean, no dust on your walk. Thought this was just another scene, another place to chase that dream. But out here roots run cold and deep, and every promise you make you keep. You left the lines carved in stone. Now you stand here on your own. You played tough with a reckless grin, didn't know what you stepped in. Outlaw code ain't for show, it's carved in scars you never know. You poked that line, you bent that rail. Thought calm in, I'd fail, but pressure builds beneath that smile, and dirt remembers every mile. You don't feel the cut at first, till pride turns into hurt. Fuck around and bleed for it. Out here there's no free for it. You test that fire, you take that heat. Truth runs thick beneath your feet. Gravel in your veins, you feel it hit. You push too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it. This land don't bend for ego games, it don't care about your name. You thought strength was loud and wild, but strength stands quiet and never riled. I watch you dance on thin damn wire, feeding sparks into the fire. Every word you toss for fun turned heavy when the night was done. There's a heartbeat in these roads, heavy with untold code. You can't fake grit, you never earn. You can't skip lessons you ain't learned. Every mile you try to flex, build a weight around your neck, and when that silence hit too hard, you felt the truth beneath those stars. You don't hear the warning wind till it's howling in your skin. Fuck around and bleed for it. Every scar's a deed for it. You gamble heavy with your pride. Now there's nowhere left to hide. Back road blood runs thick and legit. You step too far, you carry it. Fuck around and bleed for it. I ain't speaking from a throne, I bled for every mile I own. Every loss could deep and clean, left a mark you can't unseen. You thought pain was just a word, till it echoed and it stirred. Till that night got cold and lonely, your bravado turned wrong. Fast beat all racing wild, but inside you're just a child. Trying to prove you can't be broke, trying to hide beneath the smoke. But the truth rides faster still, it don't bend the force of will. Every move you made in heat, now pounds heavy in your chest like beat. Look, this ain't flex, this ain't play. This is choices you don't delay. You thought it was just another round, another laugh, another sound. But when you cross that southern line, you don't get mercy, you get time. Time to think, time to feel, time to face what's real. You wanted edge without the scar. Now you see exactly who you are. Gravel don't lie when it hits your skin. It reminds you where you've been. If you listen close in the dead of night, you'll hear regrets in the headlights. Every man who pushed too far thought he'd outrun who we are. Fuck around and bleed for it. There's a price damn deep for it. You thought that line would always shift. Now you stand in what you did. Back road code don't counterfeit. You push too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it. I carry dust in my lungs, carry scars on my tongue. Every mile I pay my dues, every loss carve these truths. You can't fake that southern pain, you can't wash out gravel veins. And when the dust finally clears, you hear what you feel. You think speed will outrun cause, but fast roads still get lost. You think pride will shield this thing till it cuts through everything. This outlaw rhythm beats like fade. Fast pulse but the soul feels waiting. Every move you made in heat now echoes under your feet. You don't know the cost till it's paid, till it don't fade. Fuck around and bleed for it. Out here there's no shield for it. You test that line, you feel that grit. Every scar proves you meant it. Gravel in your veins, legit. You step too far, you live with it. Fuck around and bleed for it.
You walked it loud, chest puff high, talking big like you can't die. Thought the dirt was just a stage, thought you flex and turn the page. I told you clear where that line stayed. You laughed like it was handmade, but out here rules ain't drawn in sand and carved deep by callous hands. You kept pushing like it's funny, like respect was owed, not earned money. You tapped that wire, shook that gate, smiling in the devil's face. Every slick word, every dare, stack pressure in the southern air. And when that tension hit full spark, you felt that shift inside the dark. You don't wake the storm and pray, you wake it up, it makes you pay. Fuck around and bleed for it. Ain't no mercy when we mean for it. Cross that line, you feel that hit. Southern grit, don't babysit. Boots on gravel, teeth on scar. You push too hard, you bleed for it. Fuck around, you bleed for it. Yeah. I ain't crying over spill pride. I'm planting boots and holding ground. You thought anger meant I'd break, but anger just sharpens the blade. Outlaw blood don't run soft, it runs hot when you piss it off. You want it edge without the bruise. Now you wear what you choose to use. This ain't sorrow, this is rage. Built from years, not a single page. You kept leaning on that fence, now you feel that consequence. Every time you smirked and poked, you fed the fire till it spoke. And when it rolled across that bar, you realized you pushed too far. You don't test a man twice when he already warned you up. Fuck around and bleed for it. Back roll auto bleed for it. You test that flame, you catch that spark. Now you're standing in the dark. No soft landing, no memoir. You push too far, you bleed for it. Fuck around and bleed for it. Lord, you crossed that line. Ooh, Lord, Lord, now feel that fire. When pride runs wild and hearts go hard, justice falls like thunder from the dark. Yeah. Hear that choir in your chest, that ain't mercy, that's the test. You mock the code, you mock the name, now you feel that southern flame. This ain't heaven, this ain't grace, this is boots in your damn face. Every mile you tried to flex, now pounds heavy in your neck. Look, you thought it was talk, you thought it was hype, thought it was smoking a Friday night. You laugh when the warning came clear, now that same warning's in your ear. You don't outrun what you provoke, you don't dodge what you awoke. Gravel biting, knuckle scar, that's what happens when you push too far. No halo hanging over your head, just a bit that's overdue and red. Fuck around and bleed for it. Ain't no savior gonna shield you from it. Cross that line, you feel that scar. You push too hard, you bleed for it. How weak when the lines get crossed, I enforce when you pay the cost. You won't win with a grin on why now you swallow that southern pride. This rhythm fast, this anger pure. This ain't something you endure. This is lesson carved in stone, and you carved it on your own. Fuck around and bleed for it. 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 Slide guitar bends long and sharp in the silence. Slide guitar bends long and sharp in the silence. Slide guitar bends long in the silence. Slide guitar bends long and sharp in the silence.
Thought it was funny, poking the line, talking slick like you on my time, smiling wide with that reckless grin. Didn't know what you stepped in. I warned you once in plain daylight. No metaphors, no polite. You lean closer just to see if that southern calm was weak. Yeah. You checked that wire, shook that gate, tempting God and tempting fate. Out here words ain't taught for sport, they carry weight you can't abort. Every laugh you live out loud, stack thunder in that cloud. And when it broke across that sky, you saw that fire in my eye. You don't kick a hornet's nest and pray it stays at rest. You walk the wrong side of me, now you see what that means. No soft hands, no sympathy, just boots down and gravity. Back road blood don't lie, you walk the wrong side. You walk the wrong side. You walk the wrong side. I ain't built from polished stone, I'm built from dirt and backbone. You thought patience meant retreat, thought calm meant defeat, but anger here don't scream or cry. Plants his feet and locks his eyes. You push that ball past was smart, now you deal with the dark. This ain't sadness, this is steel, this is grit you can't unfeel. You crossed that line for your pride, now you face what's inside. Every inch you tried to claim, lit a fuse inside the flame. And when it snapped across that yard, you realize you pushed too hard. You don't flip a switch for sure, you flip it once, then it goes. You walk the wrong side of me, this ain't talk, this reality. No mercy left in this zone. You stand here on your own. Back road truth cuts deep. You walk the wrong side of me. You walk the wrong side of me. You walk the wrong side. Oh Lord, he crossed that line, oh Lord. Now let him find when pride runs wild and anger's free. Judgment falls on southern streets. Oh, hear that choir in your chest, that ain't heaven, that's a test. You mock the line, you mock the rule, now you learning who's the fool. This ain't race without control, this is iron in a soul. Every mile you push that pride now stands heavy at your side.
Look, you thought it was hype, thought it was bluff, thought I'd smile and call it enough. But I'm cut from a different scene, from red dirt nights and diesel dreams.
You don't test what you can't contain, you don't poke at a hurricane. This ain't flex, this ain't pretend, this is where your game's all in. No halo, no retreat, just gravel grinding under feet. You walk the wrong side of me, now you feel that gravity. No shield lit, no disguise. You walk the wrong side.
I don't break, I reinforce. I don't bark, I shift the course. You wanted edge without the bruise, now you wear the truth. You choose this rhythm fast, this anger clean. This ain't something in between, this is final set in stone. And you walked here on your own.
You walk the wrong side of me, wrong side of me.
You walk the
Wrong side of me, wrong side of me.
You walk the
Wrong side of me, wrong side of me.
You walk the
Wrong side of me, wrong side of me. Wrong side of me, wrong side of me. Wrong side of me, wrong
Side of me.
You walking loud with that chin held high, talking reckless like you can't die. Chest down, voice sharp, didn't know you was in the dark. Out here proud, don't buy you grace, it just speaks of what you face. You lean hard on that thin damn line, smiling like you own the time. You treated warnings like ballroom jokes, like tough talk was just for show. But this dirt don't laugh or clap, it keeps receipts, it keeps a map. Every slick word you let fly built that tension in the sky. And when it cracked across that yard, you learned that lesson hard. You don't play with fire for sport, not when that flame don't board. Pride ain't bulletproof, out here that's the truth. You push that edge, you pay that cost. Ain't no refund when it's lost. Gravel bites and blood runs high. You cross that line.
the shine. Pride ain't bulletproof. I ain't here to preach or beg. I plant boots where I said you thought calm and I retreat. Thought patience meant defeat, but anger here don't flail around. It locks in quiet, hold the ground. You fed that flame with every dare. Now you choke on southern air. This ain't sadness, this is heat. Stealing voice, stomping feet. You wanted edge without the scar. Now you feel how deep they are. Every time you laughed it off, you carved that cross into the rock. And when that silence hit too thick, you felt the weight of it. You don't wake a beast for fun, not if you can't outrun.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
That's the code, that's the proof.
That's the bulletproof.
You flex too hard, you been too far, you end up where the lessons are. No soft shield, no holy rule. Pride ain't bulletproof. Hear that choir in your spine, that's the echo of that line. You mock the rule, you mock the flame, now you carry that name. This ain't luck, this ain't fate, this is pressure sealed by hate. You thought you stand untouched and smooth, now you learn what pride can't do. Look, you thought that grin was armor thick, thought your voice was brick on brick. But out here roots run deep and wild, and dirt don't care about your style. You don't test that southern weight, you don't gamble with that fate. This ain't theater, this ain't spoof, it's bone and blood and hard-earned truth. You stepped up loud, now stand up proof. Pride ain't bulletproof.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
Pride ain't bulletproof. Ain't bulletproof.
Out here grit cuts through.
You cross that bar.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
Ain't bulletproof.
Out here grit cuts through.
You cross that bar. Pride ain't bulletproof.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
Pride ain't bulletproof.
I don't break, I reinforce. I don't bark, I shift the course. You won't fall without the burn. Now you feel that southern turn. This rhythm fast, this anger pure. This ain't something you endure. This is lesson carved in root. And pride ain't bulletproof. Ain't bulletproof. Slide guitar bends long into silence.